if, like me, you have a bowl-shaped hole in your life, which would be an odd thing to have, but still, it might be filled with more Mob Psycho. If you can't figure out why. And things are definitely looking interesting because the main antagonist may be closer to Mob than he realises. Much, much closer. And also one that doesn't quite have the same qualms against harming that our boy does, so, shall we see the fallout? I believe so. Well, if there were a lot of espers, then the world would be a lot more dangerous. So he did go and warn him. Might know him. Sure, just go into this alley. But we know this time it's actually correct. I wonder if he'll try to pass it off as Dimple is possessing him and making him do it. I don't know how devious Ritsu is as a character, since I believe it's only recently that he's awoken this side of himself. And considering how much it was somewhat focused on early on, that girl who he likes, it's been mentioned like twice in the past 6 episodes, and it was just passing references. There's been nothing built up on it, so I'm wondering what they're going to try and do, or if it's just going to be ignored completely. Yep. Can you explain the situation? I mean, yeah, it's a family matter. Even if they deserved it. It could be drunk on power, or it could be. Yep, bye! That is impressive power. Was you You've obtained what you wanted. He's a very encouraging brother, isn't he? Probably not in the way that you'd expect, though. Yeah. But doesn't mean you can. It gives you the right to use his new gain powers in any way he likes. I feel like he's focusing on the wrong things. And yes, some talents come to people easier than others. And like you can work your entire life and still not be at the level of someone who is just naturally talented at it. But I don't feel like there's any reason to feel resentment towards them for that. Now let them have a battle between brothers. Do you really feel as though you're able to talk to him like that? Despite the guy who just did all that to you is still up and, like, standing right behind him. Their approaches are completely different. I feel like I'd be in somewhat of a middle ground between them. Very true. Is he going to get a picture of them both or just one of them? Oh. Um. Was there any reason to take such a harsh reaction against the Awakening Lab? If only they knew that he was the one that is labelled as the poison. How confident do you have to be to take that kind of leap of faith? Does Shigeo's rule of not attacking other humans stay strong when his brother is being manhandled? Yeah, you all got splattered by that one kid, and now he's been taken down effortlessly. Do you think you have any chance? Come on, people. At least think about your surroundings. 58 and rising. You may all want to get out of here, and quickly. Oh, how the tables have turned. Do they have their pride or not? Do you think he's going to let them all off so easily? Hopefully they will think about their actions after this kind of interaction, but... Run. Oh, good. He's still in control. Oh, you've got to love it when this kind of music starts. It's because he didn't need to go to the lab. He doesn't have any particular fighting expertise, but oh, how would insurance people or police or anyone explain situations when they come across the aftermath of a battle like this? Ow. The thing is, the harder he hurts him, the easier it will be for the bad to occur. Are they gonna try stepping in? Are they... You saw what happened. Well, Shio stepped in immediately when his brother was in danger, and yet Ritsu doesn't have that immediate response. Ah, there we go. Just took a while. Really? Couldn't tell. Ting, 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 ting. Oh, crap. Don't cut me off now. Good. Still some minutes to go. Will he need a protective barrier when the guy can't get close? Oh! It does remind me of the old battle scenes of Dragon Ball and whatnot, but Christ, a lot more bloodthirsty, even compared to Dragon Ball. Jesus. Yeah. Is he in control at the minute, but is just purely driven by rage? Or has he let his unconscious side take over. Okay then. Um, Dimple? Does he have something else up his sleeve, or is he going to bring the other, like the blonde-haired Esper, or... I don't feel like there's any way he'd be able to get... The only person that could probably contain Shigeo is Reigen. The one who was grovelling a minute ago. Those with true power don't need to show it because they have nothing to prove. I... Really? Um... I guess putting him to sleep is good. Possibly. Oh crap. It just... It didn't put him to sleep particularly, it just set him... Made him unconscious, put him in a state of... Run! I gave you this advice several times. He now has no higher thought process. What? How could you tell? But really, you take that brother, even though you've seen both of them and you've put one of them unconscious. Why not take them both? I'm sure his superiors would be proud of him then. Yeah. He has ethics for a con man, doesn't he? And my mother has a Himalayan rock salt lamp thing that looks pretty much like that. I mean, if he just did away with the whole spirituality aspect of it, he's quite good at actually relieving stress and whatnot, isn't he? Is he? Is he contemplating the fact that he'd never asked his brother if everything was all right? Welcome back. I made a bit of a miscalculation and unleashed a monster. Yeah, they're not above that kind of thing. We saw what happened to the Awakening lab thing, but they don't seem above harming anyone in their way. And forcibly. Hmm. Well, I guess now that Mob has been clued in something, he's not completely naive to the world and everything that's going on at the minute. It means he might not be taken off guard quite as easily. Hmm. Now, I wouldn't really advise anyone walk into this kind of situation, and even if it is Mob, I'm not sure on the bounds of what his power is. Yet they're going to walk in on the remains of the lab. Oh, that's nice of them. Considering there was a sword user there. um, it was a whole misunderstanding, but I've forgotten what half of their abilities were. Only the twins who could like talk to each other and the fire girl. It's quicker just to show him. And after this event is his. I really didn't expect it to take this turn, by the way. But is his brother going to not be so unquote evil? Pick your battles wisely. It might be good to memorize the location and the way that you got there as well. Brilliant. It's really going down a route after having multiple episodes of like staying relatively straightforward in its in how it unveiled itself, and now it has gone batshit insane. It just plunged right off the deep end, turned it all the way up to 11, and then set fire to the room. Must say, it's colour me intrigued, and I really do want to see more. Hopefully you do too. If you really do want to... If you really did enjoy, then make sure to let me know by commenting down below. If you think I deserved it personally, you can leave a like on the video. But majorly, lives seem to be in danger now, although no one has been killed, despite everyone saying how evil they are, and if they wanted to, they could. Maybe they're just trying to keep it PG at the minute so that it can really shock us later. Either way, I know I say it quite often, but interesting times are ahead. Hopefully you're going to be there waiting. To make sure you never miss an episode, maybe you should subscribe to the channel, even turning on notification bells to make sure the job is done. But until then, take care of yourself, so I can see you in the next one. Thankfully, my patrons have decided to follow me without me actually having to bow my head to them, which is nice. And if you want to also join my ever-expanding gang, then feel free to hop on over into Patreon, or, if not, maybe just onto my Discord. But for the time being, I need to thank Flordotaku, Sal, Raywin, Aegis TR, Denim1997, Louis Almanza, Aisharem, Danny Tree, Daniel Jorgensen, ASD, Shiwan, and of course everyone else. So until next time, thank you.